Tonight, a Denver 7 Investigates special report.
Well, it's 911. My mom and her boyfriend got into a fight, and she's screaming about her neck right now.
They let her down. They let her kids down.
Calls for help ignored.
They did not do their job to protect and serve.
In possession of a small handgun, essentially homicidal.
A terrifying scene in lower downtown Denver.
Warning signs missed.
And I truly believe that many, if not all of these deaths could have been prevented.
Reports of abuse overlooked.
It appears like we made a mistake.
A slap in the face?
Yeah, a large slap in the face.
I'm killing him. I don't have nothing to lose.
Tonight, Denver 7 Investigates. Dying for change.
It looks like a cover-up, sir. Did this deputy embarrass your department?
He did.
I just lost both my parents, and that could have been prevented.
Here is Chief Investigative Reporter Tony Kovaleski.
Good evening. Tonight, a journey bringing to light stories some in law enforcement would probably rather you not see. Mistakes, attempted cover-ups, and missed warning signs during critical calls. Calls for help for domestic violence that sometimes ended in murder. Our journey begins with the murders of Kirsten Lockett, Krista Benton, and Kara Russell. All three women told police they'd been abused, yet all three died, according to police, at the hands of men they once loved.
Is in possession of a small handgun and is potentially homicidal and suicidal.
That call on police radio described Kirsten Lockett's husband days before she was murdered.
She's a really good mother who really didn't deserve anything that happened to her.
She was a mother of 6 and a wife in hiding. Her husband, a wanted man, accused of kidnapping and sexually assaulting Kirsten in Lincoln County.
He was wanted in connection for multiple felonies.
A few days after those radio calls, police reports say Kirsten's husband, Richard Lockett, found her hiding in her brother's house in Castle Rock. He's now in jail, accused of murdering her before attempting suicide.
There's no excuse for it. Absolutely no excuse.
In the days after the murder, friends and family questioned what happened and why, and what Denver 7 Investigates uncovered in this search warrant.
Painful?
It is painful.
Lincoln County Sheriff Tom Nestor reacting to what we found. One of his deputies claiming in the hours before Kirsten's murder, he called the Castle Rock Police Department asking for increased patrols at the brothers' home.
Did this deputy embarrass your department?
He did. I will be blunt and say yes, he did.
Embarrassed because one of his deputies lied. This search warrant confirms Deputy Kurt Wineski admitted he had been untruthful. He never made the potentially life-saving call, and he lied to his supervisor.
I thought I could trust him, and for every intent and purpose, I should have been able to trust him. And that trust was violated.
After the lie became known, Deputy Wineski resigned. But the question remains.
Sheriff, one could argue that if those calls would have been made, Kirsten Lockett might be alive today.
Tony, I don't know. I can't ever say that we would know that. Ultimately, the responsibility lies with this defendant in this case.
Just a few weeks after reporting that law enforcement breakdown, sources with inside information directed us to a murder-suicide in Littleton. Now, Krista Benton's story.
Well, it's 911. An ambulance at 5537 South Grant Street.
It wasn't the first time police were called to this Littleton apartment for a domestic disturbance.
My mom and her boyfriend got into a fight. She's screaming about her neck right now.
You're listening to a recording of a 911 call. It was shortly after 2 in the morning last January. Tyler Jukes called police trying to help his mom in the middle of a loud and physical argument with her boyfriend.
So I helped her up. It's like he pulled my hair, put me on the ground.
Records obtained by Denver 7 show this was the 5th time police responded to this address to deal with a domestic disturbance. This time, spending less than 30 minutes. Guns confirmed in the apartment, but no arrest, and police did not ask Krista's boyfriend to leave.
They didn't want to be there. They just did whatever they could as quick as they could to continue on with their night.
In your opinion, did the police department do its job?
Not at all.
12 hours later, another call to 911. This time it was Krista Benton, bleeding and out of breath, telling an operator she had been shot.
Okay, help is on the way.
Police and paramedics responded, but they were unable to save Krista's life. She died of a gunshot wound.
Can I tell you something?
Yes.
We were out on a disturbance at 2 in the morning,
Okay.
and there was a
good
party with a gun.
Littleton police knew about the gun, knew about the history of domestic violence in the apartment, and this report says Krista's boyfriend, David Fallon, fired the gun before taking his own life.
They never once ever arrested him, and I don't think it ever went through their mind to arrest him.
On that afternoon back in January, 14-year-old Jonathan Fallon lost a mom and a dad. He says months before his mom's death, after a similar conflict, he also called 911 asking for help.
I called the cops and I was crying. I was telling them, like, please get here. My dad's hitting my mom.
Did they arrest him?
They did not arrest him.
Our investigation also uncovered serious questions about this report.
Are you still fighting? Yes, pretty badly. Is it physical or verbal? It's both.
Following that call, 12 hours before the murder, that original police report included only one sentence and 7 words. But take a look at what happened in the hours after the murder. The one-sentence report changed and modified to 6 paragraphs over 2 pages. And it's also important to note that original one-sentence report was not initially provided to Denver 7 or to Krista's family and friends.
It infuriates me. They didn't do their job.
Following Denver 7's initial investigations, Littleton's police chief, mayor, and members of council all declined interview requests to explain what happened and why.
It looks like a cover-up, sir.
I do not have anything that I can comment.
With camera rolling, we met Littleton's mayor at a city event in a public park.
It would be unusual for me to believe that there'd be a cover-up.
Our questions centered on that initial 7-word report and why it was modified and then kept from the public. Why Littleton officers ignored apparent warning signs and did not remove or arrest David Fallon before he reportedly killed Krista Benton.
I think it's important that we have this conversation.
After declining several requests and days after the mayor went on camera, Littleton's police chief changed his position and answered our questions.
Would it be fair for us to report that the officer responding that night could have and should have done a better job on the report?
Yes.
Krista Benton's family wants to know why David Fallon was not arrested that night. What's the answer?
Well, simply the answer is that we didn't have probable cause to do so.
Later in this half hour, more problems with domestic violence in Littleton. Now, another murder-suicide, this time in downtown Denver, involving a former mayor of a mountain town.
Have your attention, please. There is a person with a gun outside the building.
She held public office, the former mayor of Buena Vista, and her life ended in a very public way.
I was probably as angry as I've been in my life at her husband for taking that route of killing her and then killing himself.
Jimmy Tidwell's badge reads Police Chief of Buena Vista. He was also a longtime friend of the former mayor.
I can tell you, looking you right in the eye, I did not think that he would kill her.
It was yet another husband murdering his wife. A murder-suicide in the heart of downtown Denver.
My wife is dead.
But the seeds of this domestic violence started growing 5 years earlier. Public records obtained by Denver 7 show a history of problems between the couple.
Did she have a weapon?
Yeah, she tried stabbing me
Okay, what did she try to stab you with?
with a pitchfork.
Buena Vista police arrested the mayor that day, charging her with felony domestic violence. And that wasn't the only time police responded to this address.
There were a history of domestic violence calls to her house. She had recently filed for divorce. Do you think she knew there was a chance he was going to kill her?
I knew she was scared, but I can't answer the question that if she knew he was going to kill her or not. I know she was afraid, I know that.
In the weeks before the murder-suicide, there were warning signs. Kara Russell filed for divorce back in April. Mickey Russell was admitted to a mental health facility in May. And reports show Kara's husband told police he wanted to die, threatening suicide by cop.
Is there part of you that wonders, could have this police department have done more?
I think we can always do more.
We've counted at least 40 domestic violence murder victims in the past 2 years in Colorado alone. Denver 7 Investigates created a special section of our website with information on those cases and resources for victims, all available at thedenverchannel.com.
Ahead when Denver 7 Investigates.
As I was walking out in tears and frustration, he said, "You deserve a day to yourself. Here's a pair of movie tickets."
Police mistakes leave victims in fear and potentially violent suspects on the streets.
Chief, would you have found this mistake if Denver 7 didn't ask to review your records?
Probably not.
Many of our best investigations start with a tip. I'm Tony Kowaleski. Know something? Call us or drop us an email. Denver 7 Investigates.